Hi, Larry Moore, More Marketing Systems, and welcome back to another video from Rockford SEO Consultant.com. I would like to cover 8 common mistakes or red flags when choosing an SEO consultant. So let's just get right into it. The first thing that you need to consider is a consultant accessible? Do they work when you work? If they are out of your time zone, another country perhaps, and they're not accessible when you're working and you need them to be accessible, that could be an issue, something you need to consider. Particularly if they're from another country and there's a language barrier. Secondly, does the firm make promises or guarantees, particularly about search engine rankings? If any firm, SEO consultant, guarantees a #1 ranking with Google, that is something that really just cannot be guaranteed. There is no guarantee. They can guarantee they'll do the best job possible, but anyone who guarantees a ranking with Google, particularly #1 ranking, they're not being completely honest with you, and perhaps you should reconsider working with them. The third is, along those lines, are they setting unrealistic expectations? Anyone who tells you that within a week, a few days, overnight, etc., that they can get your site ranked on page 1 with Google, or worse yet, #1 ranking with Google in a short period of time, again, is not being realistic. The expectations that they're setting are really, in most cases, just not achievable. If they offer to make a quick fix to your site for quick search engine rankings, that is another red flag. If they say they're going to come in and fix your titles and check your headers and your keyword density and check your meta tags, etc., and once they clean that all up, voila, your site is going to rank with Google on the first page. That is not a realistic expectation. SEO, it takes time. They need to do a complete analysis of your site. They need to analyze your links. Everything comes into play, and there's no such thing as a quick fix. If they claim, or if they part of their strategy is to bombard your site with a lot of links, then that is something you need to consider avoiding at all costs. Google does not like unnatural linking. They frown upon a site that suddenly has hundreds or thousands of new links, particularly if they did not have many links previous to that sudden bombardment. So linking needs to be done naturally, and to come in and suddenly bombard your site with a lot of links, yes, it may get you quick rankings initially for the short run, but in the long run, it is going to do your site more harm than good. Along those lines, too, you need to stay away from any kind of link schemes. Shady links, are probably even worse than too many links. If you're getting a lot of links, particularly from sites that have absolutely no relevance to your site, if you're getting involved with link farms or link networks, etc., where it's pretty obvious that these are just set up to sell links to websites for rankings, that is something that is going to harm your site in the long run. And again, anyone whose strategy is to provide those type of links, that's something you should avoid as well. Number 7, you should work with an SEO consultant that is going to assign a dedicated project manager. You want somebody on the front line that you can go to, that is going to keep you informed, that you can get answers from, that you can ask questions of, that basically is going to manage your project so that you always know who you can go to with any concerns over your SEO project. And finally, you do not want to get involved with a consultant that requires a long-term ironclad contract. If for some reason the relationship does not work out, Even if they're doing everything right, you're just not comfortable with their services, or even particularly if they're not doing everything right and they're doing maybe some of the things we've talked about earlier. You should have the right to terminate the contract and find another consultant that can meet your needs. So that is what I wanted to cover today. Basically, some areas that you want to consider when choosing an SEO consultant. And I hope you'll come back again. We'll talk about some other SEO optimization tactics in future videos.